SKN Qinglong series keyboards. Everyone should be quite familiar with it. Very hot, like 600,000 yuan. If I remember correctly, SKN's Qinglong 87 should be domestic. 200 yuan tier. First, we made some 2.4G dual 8K keyboards. So, what upgrades does the Qinglong 87 Ultra offer compared to lower-end keyboards at the same price point? What are its advantages? Let's take a look together. This time, there are 3 color options available. A relatively fresh spoon, with a touch of vintage coffee color. There are also some plain ones. This white condensation should be noted. 1. The switch in color is GD Lake switches manufactured by Kahua. The other 2 models are all 37-piece fruit pulp ice cream shafts made by Kahua. The starting pressure of the shaft is 1 mm, and the starting pressure is at 3.5 mm. Kahua is also the main player who has planted secret wires. The dual slip, bouncy, and rebound style feel is crisp, making it very suitable for gaming. The shoulder cap is an MDA-like double-sided accommodation for the PPT. The shoulder cap and keyboard still go very well together. Chamfering treatment of the edges and ends. Personally, I quite like it. Looks great and is easy to use. It also provides shortcut key prompts so you don't have to crash. The shortcut keys are hard to say. Good reviews. Moving to the exterior. At first glance, it still has that old flavor. It's the design of the cover with color. But this time, I made a body with a golden sun-heated body. The surface of the cap has small grid patterns. Looking closely, the texture is pretty good. The inner tucked grooves on both sides make it easy to access, and the interior also has an RGB atmosphere. The rear of the light strip is free from cable troughs, magnetic contactors, and the dual large suction is sufficient. In daily use, it's basically impossible for them to fall off. The keyboard weighs around 940 grams. The front line excluding foot stickers is about 18 millimeters. The most important slope of the triangular layer is here. The typing experience has been noticeably improved. Compared to the chest height of about 8,722 millimeters, this time the Ultra is very trustworthy. Then, inside the keyboard, Tibetan cotton sponge gasket structure, PC potentiometer, ZNOS sandwich cotton ISP shaft power, PT oil power. The bottom is equipped with an EPDM shaft cushioning backing film, and the silicone base pad for doors has 2 rings with 4,000 mAh capacity. The battery has a total of 8,000 mAh, allowing you to see the battery information. The production date from early 2026 is still relatively new. This is a WebDriver merger using 2.4G mode connections. The simple and easy-to-move lower button function is the SOCD with dynamic lighting effects, including hybrid RGB modes. Different lighting effects are set in different areas. The playability is still very high. In advanced mode, the default when entering here is fully maxed out. Personally, I suggest setting it to the lowest level. No need to fuss about the quality of Kahua shafts. I completely endured the violence and trembled. The fire safety rating can be adjusted and the return rate is quite top-notch. The summary feature is also included. Push the internal anti-movement mode to the lowest wired mode. 0.75 mm pressed to 11 mm to raise 2.4G mode. 0.258 mm pressed 11 mm lift and press mode. 8.1 mm pressed and lifted about 26 mm. Its most striking highlight is its low-power ZMK chip solution. Although the 8,000 ml battery doesn't seem as impressively heavy as the 10,000 or 12,000 yuan, but SKN has been very well tuned for it. In pressing mode, with the lights off, it offers about 1,800 hours of battery life. 8 hours a day and 226 days a day, so a single charge lasts half a year. Other features are also on track. The mechanical keyboard market is now fiercely competitive. Most of the issues with the Azure Dragon 87 have been optimized. If you have to complain, it might be that the body is a bit thin, and there is a slight switch leakage. The overall classic appearance is quite soft and bouncy to the touch. Ultra-low latency, strong battery life, excellent WebDriver. You could say this Starry Sky 8 Old Shine is currently in the 200 yuan range. A highly competitive product. That's all for this issue. Follow us for the next video. See you. 886.